Okay, so it's gonna be about the samurai because somebody said that samurai are better than ninjas, even though ninjas are fake. They were just angry farmers that were angry at the shogun for taking away their right to bear arms and imposing taxes upon them. But samurai are fucking. How many samurais would it take to beat up on a ninja? None, because ninjas are fake. Yeah, okay, ninjas were fucking fake. They weren't real. Oh no, that's Morgan. Morgan, ninjas were fake. They were just angry farmers, and all that shit you hear about them isn't real. I'm sorry, this is gonna be sad for you to hear, but yeah. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. How's everyone doing? Were samurais on the Japanese? Where were they on the? They were the highest. Basically, they were seen as the highest on the social scale, but on the economic wise, they were fucking poor as shit. Just in fact, a lot of times they were in debt to the merchants, filthy, filthy merchants who were the lowest on the social scale. That was another question by Morgan. How many samurai would it take to make a sandwich? They couldn't. They were too fucking poor. I'm sorry, Hatlet, but they couldn't. They wouldn't be able to afford what the stuff to make a sandwich. And plus, the shogun invoked a state of isolationism. So unless they got the materials to make the sandwich from the Dutch, they wouldn't have a sandwich to begin with, Hachan. So yeah. What were the samurai's flaws? They were poor. They didn't really do anything except protect their daimyos, and they all around sucked. They were lazy. All right, that did they commit suicide every time they lose? Yes, they would. If it was dishonorable, they would commit suicide to Maximoke gateway to the fucking France. I'll go back to Chimney's question because it's actually a pretty good one. And no, Kane, it's called seppuku. Seppuku. Freaking, yeah, so they were low on they were high on the social scale, but they were off, like, really. They were always in debt to the freaking, the merchants because they were paid in rice. Twice a year they were given a rice stipend, and that's how they were paid. They had to, like, get money other ways, like, sell their daughters and stuff. I know, it's called seppuku. Why did they commit suicide? It was ritualistic, honorable suicide. They just did it. That's all they. They just did it because it's just an honor-based society, and pretty much, yeah. All right. Anything else? Okay. Gotta hear more questions, you guys. Come on. What time period the samurai around? What time period weren't the samurai around? Before they were around before the Tokugawa shogunate slash that would be called the Edo period. Edo is also Tokyo for those who don't know. So yeah, anytime Edo period back. I mean, the samurai were still around past the Edo period, but they weren't really samurai anymore. They were kind of just dudes who had jobs and like politicians and stuff. Yeah, so Maury's the only one asking really good questions. Good job. Good girl. Um 10 gold coins for you. What weapons the samurai used? Oh, they used katanas, of course. Most of them, most used one, but if they had two, they were, if they had two, it was seen as a sign of high nobility and honor. So some of them had two, but they never really used the two of them. They kind of just used the one. Good question, actually. What are samurai's favorite tactics? The, that's a difficult question because they didn't really fight that much during the Edo period. They became men of book learners and stuff, and men of the arts. But if I had to say, they would fight just head on. All right, next. What is the way of the warrior? What kind of question is that? It's called Bushido, my friend. I forgot what the book was called, though. What was it called? Hagakure was the book. If you ever want to read it, it's a pretty good book. I've read it. It's Bushido, and it's in the book of the Hagakure. That was a good question, Mori. Minato Yasutune. He's a shogun before Bafuku Tokugawa. Tokugawa. And he was kind of a jerk. And no, Maximoke, I'm making a live video. So ask some more fucking questions. Oh, this would be easier if it was like a cast or something, but I'm not gonna do that because fuck that. Fuck that sideways with something rough and sandpapery. How much time do I have? That's about good. Okay. That's about it. If you watch us, subscribe and shit, guys. Thanks for questions. These questions were by people from the forum. Mostly, all the good ones were by a girl named Mori. Alright, bye.